We bring you the latest from the rescue operations in Bagalkot, where Timanna continues to be stuck at 160 feet under. Well, the rescue operations of little Timanna has hit yet another roadblock today. A lot of hopes were pinned on Manikantan's robot, but now it has been pulled out of rescue operations as mud kept falling on the little boy trapped in the borewell. And that's not all. It looks like there are a number of issues at hand. Rain has hampered the rescue operations to a large extent. It is said to have poured constantly for quite some time, and this led to issues. As you can see, there was quite a bit of rain. They had to ensure that they covered up the borewell. Rescue operations had to be stalled for some time, but now, of course, the rain has let up. The rescue operations have begun once again. But of course, there's no doubt that there seem to be a lot of handicaps at this point, and we could be looking at the rescue operations continuing for days now for them to pull out the little boy. Chances of survival are very, very bleak. Realistically speaking, there's no way he can survive for so many days with no food or water. We understand that Manikantan's robot, which was expected to come in and pull out the little boy, has been stopped, considering that every time they put it down, more mud fell on little Timanna. Meanwhile, the condition of Timanna's father, who collapsed yesterday, has improved significantly. Remember, yesterday, due to grief and because of sheer weakness, he collapsed, and now we understand that he is much, much better and is still recuperating in a hospital. And Timanna's family is in tears as they believe that he might be dead. They realize it's been so much of time. They realize that after so much of rescue operations, they could continue for days together, and doesn't look like Timanna will come out alive. And officials are now staging a protest as well over the suspension of 2 people following the incident. Panchayat Development Officer Shaukat Ali Murnal and the Assistant Executive Engineer of local Taluk Panchayat Kurbagatti were suspended after Timanna fell into the borewell, and protests are broken out over the same. And in all, these are the updates for you from Sulikeri Bagalkot. With regards to the rescue operations, they are inching closer, but it will take a lot more time before they can pull out the little boy. Manikantan's robot did not work, and now rains have also caused a big problem with regards to the rescue operations. Timanna's father, Hanumanta Hatti, who had in fact collapsed after the grief hit him over all that's taken place, is much better now. He is still in a hospital. Meanwhile, the family seems to be breaking down at this point, knowing full well that, of course, with each passing minute, there seems to be very, very small chance that Timanna is alive. And well, the protests are also taking place today. We understand that they are against the suspension of 2 officials. One is the Panchayat Development Officer and the other is the Assistant Executive Engineer. So several people were seen gathering in Bagalkot outside the police station and staging a protest. Remember, a criminal case has been filed against these people. So it looks like there is a lot of attention being given to this issue, but the core primary point at this moment is to save the little boy, and that doesn't seem like it will happen anytime now. It could take a couple of days as well for him to be pulled out. Meanwhile, my colleague Harish spoke to S.R. Patil, who has been monitoring the rescue operations very closely.
Well, it's been more than 60 hours since the 6-year-old boy got stuck in the borewell, and since last night, the robotic expert from Tamil Nadu, Manikantan, has been working to try and somehow grab hold of the hand of this boy and pull him out. Sir, how's the entire rescue operation gone, especially with Manikantan's robo?
After a royal of Manikantan, who is very expert in the robot technology, he is making a hectic efforts to bring the boy out of the borewell. What has happened? Some soil has fallen on his body. That soil is a little bit sticky soil. But if at all we have tried to suck that soil, but that soil is not coming in the suction pipe. So that we have used one more instrument. That instrument will loosen the soil. It will loosen the soil, then we'll try to suck that soil. It is quite possible. If soil is very much sticky, it cannot come into the suction pipe. To avoid that difficulty, to get a remedy for that sticky soil, we have used very, very interesting instrument which will actually loosen the soil, which will make a smaller particles of the soil. Then automatically suction pipe will work out. Once his hand is exposed, wrist is exposed, definitely Manikantan will have a belt lock to the wrist and he will take out the boy.
Definitely. Also, sir, there were requests to stop the excavation work. So will excavation work continue today as well?
But usually I have seen many more people. Their ulterior desire is to see the face of the person who is involved. In this case, it is happening a different way. I really surprised, but we are taking all sorts of strain, pain. We have employed so many agencies. We have used all the possibilities to explore. In this case, the father of the boy, is very much afraid. I should not lose the land. It is his contention. But the government will take care of the farmer, that Hanumanta Hatti. We will not allow the land to be deteriorated or destroyed, but we will take care of. We'll look into the interest of a farmer. Definitely, our government is committed. We will never do a single or slightest mistake to the farmer or cause loss to the farmer.